Hello, I'm Bliznub, and welcome to Building the Best. Today we're going to be looking at the twin Basolk, which are the result of an Atomos and a dual Zoran, and DE earning my eternal hatred. Because Atomos is a day build time and 2 Argon, and dual Zoran is an alert-only weapon. So, there's that. Actually, I believe dual Zorans were a login reward, and they were moved to alerts. But anyhow, they were a pain in the ass to build. Now what we have here is a weapon with a fair amount of base heat damage and a decent amount of status. And everything else on this weapon is frankly awful. The attack speed is one of the lowest I've seen. The crit chance is not even worth mentioning. And honestly, this damage isn't amazing in the first place. So what we have to do here is just go for a pure damage build, because we cannot crit build, we cannot attack build this, attack speed build this. So we're going for a pure damage build. Now we have Pressure Point and Spoiled Strike here to buff up the initial base damage, and we have Fury and Prime Reach in order to ensure as much multi-hit as we can possibly get. Now fortunately this weapon does use Swirling Tiger rather than Crossing Snakes. I prefer Swirling Tiger, I find its offhand combo is slightly better, but personal preference. And what we have here is all 4 of the dual stat mods to get our status chance up to 85% and get us about 500 elemental damage, give or take. Now it's fair to say that I could replace any one of these dual stat mods with its regular counterpart, and we don't lose that much status and we do gain a fair amount of damage, but honestly we want to try and ensure that we're going to be getting status procs on every hit. Now, I was going to go Corrosive Blast with this build, because Blast on a near guaranteed status build is hilarious, but I'm going to go for Radiation Viral instead, because we're going to be up close. The viral procs will help us from getting focused down too much by the enemy, we'll add additional targets for the enemies to hit, and the viral proc will help a lot with just generally damage output. So, I don't really know what to say about this weapon. It looked amazing. The idea of a heat-only melee weapon is amazing to me, but what they've actually given us, not quite what I expected. But let's try this thing out. Now, it is a little unfortunate that the attack speed is so low, so learning your combos on this one is a really good idea, as it will speed up your effective attack speed by quite a lot. You can see we've irradiated that bombard straight away, and I managed to quickly kill him by getting a viral proc. I say about learning combos, I am so guilty of not learning combos. I should not talk, but still, I think it's a fair point to mention that if you do learn the combos, your attack speed effectively goes up quite a lot, because you get lots of multi-hit combos in a single swing, like from that finisher in Swirling Tiger there. So we're seeing this weapon as dealing fairly handily with these enemies, but again, I should say it is not as much damage as I expected. 45 base damage is not that much, and honestly this weapon doesn't compare with most of its counterparts. But I'd say it's dealing with these enemies fairly well, and that's pretty much all I can expect from it, is dealing with things fairly well. I'd like it if it could deal with the fodder Grineer in just a single hit, but it's never going to. One of the nice things about this weapon though is that, like the Silver and Aegis and all of the heat swords, on a ground attack you have a little fire explosion, which is, I just love that. It doesn't add much to the weapon's effective damage, but visually speaking it is amazing. And get off this gun. I really hate ramparts, I really do. Bane of my existence. So that's all I really have to say about this weapon. This build is alright, but the weapon all in all I do not like, simply because its damage is lacking. Did what I could with it, and that's all there really is to say. Wonder if I can get a counter kill on this guy. Nope, never mind. Well, that's just about all I've got. Thank you for watching. I'm Bliznub, and these are, of course, the twin Basolk. Twin Basolk. The newest weapon to the game. Anyhow, thank you for watching. Please like and comment below. Please, if you have a better build for these weapons, do suggest it. I'm intrigued to see what you guys can come up with. And subscribe if you'd like to see more. Thank you.